I'd like to call this special meeting of the Lammersville Unified Board of Education to order at 6:30. If we could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Issa Boulay.
Here.
Colin Clements.
Here.
Anita Daniel.
Here.
Stephanie Olson.
Here.
David Pombo.
Here. Approval and/or corrections to the agenda.
There are none. Move to approve. Second.
On a motion by Trustee Olson and seconded by Trustee Clements. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 4, receiving of public comments. The entire board appreciates hearing from members of the community and public at large. The board shall give members of the public an opportunity to address the board either before or during the board's consideration of each item listed on the special governing board agenda. Individual speakers shall be allowed 3 minutes to address the board on each agenda item. The board shall limit the total time of public input on each item to 20 minutes. I see no blue cards. Would anyone like to speak to public comments? Seeing none, moving on to item 5. Consider approval to adjourn from regular session to open public hearing for input on the 2023-2024 Local Control Accountability Plan, LCAP, the 2023-2024 budget, including a preview of reserves in compliance with EC 42127, A to B. Motion?
Move to approve, or move to adjourn from regular session and open the public hearing for input on the 2023-2024 Local Control Accountability Plan and the 2023-2024 budget, including a review of reserves in compliance with EC 42127, A to B.
Second.
On a motion by Trustee Clements and seconded by Trustee Boulay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are now in open public hearing.
So we have 2 items here in the public hearing. We're going to have a short presentation by Assistant Superintendent Sharp on the Local Control Accountability Plan. We also have an opportunity for the public to be heard regarding the district budget, and we want to thank Assistant Superintendent Grijalva and Director Kaiser and their team for putting that together and finishing up the work. So being that there's no one here for the hearing on that part, I wanted to give them an acknowledgement, and then we'll turn it over to Assistant Superintendent Sharp, who will give an overview of the LCAP.
Good evening, President Pombo, trustees, Dr. Nicholas. Thank you for having me. So in this presentation tonight, you're going to see something that looks very familiar to our 22-23 plan, and that is because the LCAP is a 3-year plan. This is the 3rd year of that plan. So you will not see a lot of differences in our 23-24 compared to years prior. However, coming next year, we will be looking at a new plan, getting our constituents together and talking about what it will look like for the following 3 years. So again, LCAP has 8 state priorities, as you can see listed. Those have not changed. Those are what we need to make sure we acknowledge when we are putting together our goals. And our LUSD LCAP goals for the 2020-23 year, so that 3-year span: systematic closure of the opportunity gaps, instruction and curriculum efficacy, and 21st century outcomes and stakeholder communication. So under Goal 1, you can see that we have a set group of items that we focus on to make sure that we can meet the needs of our students under Goal 1. Again, here are some examples of some actions that we look at and metrics that we use to determine if we've met our actions. Under Goal 2, instruction and curriculum efficacy. Here again, it's about teaching excellence in all classrooms. You can see examples here related to professional development and providing 21st century learning experiences. Again, some examples of actions and metrics to meet those: decreasing the suspension rate, implementing PBIS at all sites are a couple examples of that. And goal 3, 21st century outcomes and stakeholder communication. This is really about building our positive parent relationships and engagement with the community. Here you can see that we have quality communications with the parents and community, as well as parent involvement and input. And some examples here are parent, student, staff surveys. Here's where we get the engagement and the involvement of parents, as well as participation in focus groups. For our LCAP budget overview, this is a component of LCAP, and it's required to be subjected to the same adoption, review, approval, and posting. So down below is a summary of that first page of our LCAP. So the total revenue projected for Lammersville Unified School District is $96,308,510, of which $85,369,194 is local control funding formula, $6,294,710 is other state funds, $3,742,809 is local funds, and $901,797 is federal funds. Of the $85,369,194 in LCFF funds, $3,559,241 is generated based on the enrollment of high-need students, and those are our foster youth, English learner, and low-income students. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Item 2 is the 2023-2024 budget, including review of reserves and compliance with EC 42127-2A2B. Staff report.
Again, we have a budget. It's been put together by the budget team. This is an opportunity for the community. If they had any questions or concerns, they could bring it forward. We are going to follow the normal budget process that we always do. And that is all I have to say, is this is an opportunity for the community about that.
Questions or comments by the board on the budget?
Well, as always, I would like to thank the team for putting it together. I know what joy that is, but thank you very much for the care and concern with which your team puts together the numbers and then follows them.
Indeed, thank you. Item C, consider approval to close the public hearing and resume regular session.
Move to close the public hearing and resume regular session.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Olson and seconded by trustee Boulay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 6, adjournment of special meeting of the Lammersville Unified School District.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Boulay and seconded by trustee Olson, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are now adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.